Hello, everyone. I'm Opie Clint. Welcome to Late Night Meditation. As always, it's great to be here online with all of you, whether you're watching from Zoom, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. So, hello again, everyone. Hello, Mom and Dad. Hello, Tirapong. Hi, iPhone. Hello, Julie, who's going to watch tomorrow in the morning. No problem. Bye. And everyone watching on, hello, Ellen. Thanks for joining on YouTube. And everyone watching on Facebook and Twitch. Of course, if you're watching on Facebook, I am streaming to several pages at once. So if you don't see my face at the top corner, very likely I can't see your comment right now, but I'll always go back and reply, as you all know. So I hope everyone's been doing well. And also, hello, Pat. Thanks for joining in. As always, I hope you're all doing your homework. Whatever you're doing, have relaxation and awareness in everything you do. I hope you all keep up with this homework. It's not too difficult. It's actually quite simple. And when by doing this, you'll start to get that balance very well, and you'll be able to have your balance outside of meditation as well as when it's time to meditate. So that's why it's a really wonderful homework that's a good way to start us up. And as you practice it more and more, you'll see yourself going inward easier and easier. Not only that, you find your peace, and it stays with you longer. So I hope you all keep up the practice, all right? So, as always, for Mondays and Wednesdays, I let you guys decide how much instruction would you guys like today. Would you like level 1, as in brand new to meditation? Level 2, you kind of know what you're doing, but you'd like a lot of instruction. Level 3, a bit more moderate. Or level 4, long silence. For those who like long silence, Fridays are always level 4. Okay, so I see a couple 2s, a 3. Yeah, go ahead and type into the chat. Show me your fingers. Okay, so far a couple 3s. Right. So like I said before, these are not levels of difficulty. It's just how much you want me to speak. As I know that some days it's just, I want more silence. Okay, some days I need a lot of instruction. No worries, I'm always happy to help. Hello, Go, thanks for joining in. Okay, I see. Right now the majority is 3. Okay, I'll wait a few seconds as YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch tends to have a little bit of a lag before they can see. That's why I always recommend come join us here on Zoom. We get to have more direct conversations and actually see each other sometimes. Okay. Ooh, looks like today will be a level 3. Okay. Sabai. So it'll be a bit more moderate. So if you're brand new to meditation or you've been meditating for years, remember, take your time. There's no need to rush, no need to force. Meditation is a mini vacation. It should never feel like work. Oh, thank you, Ellen. She said, beautiful background. This is actually at a temple here in Canada. It's a Laos temple, one of our friend temples. So, is everyone ready for some meditation? Then let's get into our perfect position, as I like to call it, because it's perfect for you. And when you're ready, gently close your eyes. Taking a deep breath. Breathe in the cool, calm, relaxing air. And breathe out all your worries, thoughts, and responsibilities. Just let it all go. Forget about it for the time that we are meditating. Just breathe in, breathe out. Let each breath of fresh air help you become more relaxed, more comfortable. Take in a few more deep breaths, as this is a natural and easy way to relax. And once you are ready, you can return to normal breathing. So remember, let go of your expectations. Whatever you think or know is supposed to happen, forget about it. Allow yourself to be as innocent as a child. No worries, no regrets, no responsibilities. Just innocent and free. Not a care in the world. We're all just relaxing with our friends. And to add to our relaxation, let us do a body scan. Relaxing from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes. There's no need of force, no need to push. You don't have to rush in any way. Take your time. Don't force yourself to relax. Allow it to happen naturally. Because if you try to force, you end up adding more discomfort and tension. And it's not very relaxing if you're tense. So give yourself time. It doesn't need to be quick. It doesn't need to be perfect. Just whatever feels just right for you. Because first, we relax our body, then we relax our mind. As this is the step process, adjust your body, then adjust your mind, allowing yourself to sit in a comfortable position, or a position that feels most comfortable to you right now. As luckily, this is an online session. Most of you are enjoying this in the comfort of your home, or wherever you are. Allow yourself to be in the position that feels comfortable to you. Whether you're sitting on the floor, a chair, a couch, your bed. Be comfortable first. That's what's most important. Allowing your body to be at ease. Not trying to look perfect. Instead, allowing yourself to feel perfect. Many meditators unintentionally work on looking correct rather than doing it correctly. I know many monks who teach meditation unintentionally have what I call teacher pose. Because we're the teacher, we feel we should look the part, and sometimes we unintentionally tense up. While we might look good, our meditation ends up feeling very stuck. So I'm telling you, as we're meditating together, don't worry about how you look. Be comfortable first. I'm the only one that's actually on camera, and even I don't care. So take it easy, relax first. Once your body feels nice and comfortable, or at least comfortable enough, we move on to the next step, consciousness or focus. But it's a light focus. It's not too intense, not too intent. It's light and gentle. It's not as forceful as some of the media likes to make it seem. When you allow your body and mind to slow down, take a break, it actually opens up, allowing you to go inward easier. Just like if you want to go through a locked door, we have our key and we unlock the door very gently and naturally, not trying to bust the door open. We all actually have the key. It's just that instead of putting the key in the keyhole, we keep scratching the door, unaware of where the keyhole is. That's okay. Take your time. To find it requires the balance of relaxation and awareness. So start off with relaxation. Allow your body and mind to take a break. And as our mind settles down, so does the dust, allowing us to see clearly what's in front of us, what's around us. Most of us tend to go through life, our mind quite cloudy, not very clear. It's why we tend to have difficulty making decisions, difficulty seeing a pathway that makes sense to you. Even having those moments where you don't want to do anything, you have no encouragement or energy to do anything. It's the cloudiness of all these things that we think about, our worries, our regrets, all the unknowns that we waste so much time thinking about. And even if we think so much about it, it doesn't really solve any problem, because it's still unknown until it happens. And even when it happens, there's still unknowns. What we need to do is let our mind be clean and clear. That's why we practice, so that we know how to do it in a comfortable setting first. That way, when we need to think clearly, at least we know what we should do to help us begin to clear our mind. So give yourself time. Don't force, don't push, don't rush. Take your time. It seems like we're moving slow, but in reality, this is the shortcut. So try it out. Take your time. Meditation is a practice. We gain benefits as we continue our practice. So if you only practice once in a while, don't expect too much benefit too quickly. It's like if you wanted to gather rainwater, and all you did was put your hand out of the window, gathering rain in your hand, and then trying to pour it into a glass vial, but only doing that once each time it rained. You're not going to gather that much water. It will take months to fill even a simple water bottle. This is why we practice daily. You might not gather much each time, but because you do it often, it will definitely happen sooner. And you'll start to gain that skill of calming your mind, especially when you need to. So let your mind rest on that simple, easy object. Whatever object feels comfortable to you. Allowing it to be an anchor, a focus point. Helping your mind stay still, but also comfortable. Similar to watching TV, we can stare at that box for hours, not moving a muscle, because you have that perfect balance of relaxation and awareness. Very similarly, that's our meditation. But instead of having our focus outward, we're bringing our focus inward. To go back inside rather than looking outside. And also, as we're looking inward, remember it's physically impossible for your eyes to see anything. So you don't need to use your physical eyes. You don't have to look downward or try to look through your eyelids, because we're not using our eyes to see. We're using our mind's eye. Just like how you can remember and picture something in your mind. In that same way, we're visualizing. And at first, it's kind of like remembering. We're semi-creating an image, a way to help our mind stay with that one thing. But as your mind becomes more still, calm, and peaceful, you may actually see it very clearly. Sometimes even clearer than as if you opened your eyes to look at it. But however you see it, whatever clarity, just be content with whatever you see or don't see. As seeing is not the goal, it is a bonus. It's a little milestone saying, good job, keep going. And some of us skip it completely and just find this inner peace within, without needing to see anything at all. So take your time, relax your body, relax your mind. Or Now let us continue in silence, letting our mind be calm, clear, and peaceful. Remember, take your time, relax your body, relax your mind. Now, let us begin spreading loving kindness. Spreading loving kindness is like spreading out your heart, sending out good intentions to all beings. So let us visualize our object as we have been doing, and imagine that your object becomes crystal clear, clean and bright. And at the center of your object, there is a bright light. This light is very special. It's the light of peace and love. All those who touch this light are instantly happier, healthier, and more at peace. So we let this light illuminate our body, filling our body with light. And let this light shine out from you, filling the room. And let this light spread far and wide, filling the city and the surrounding cities. Filling the state or province and the surrounding states or provinces. Filling the country and the surrounding countries, until filling the entire world and now throughout the universe. Thinking of our loved ones, our family, our friends, our close and distant relatives, our co-workers, acquaintances, all the people you know, and all the people you don't know, to all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, and even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them, and especially to one of our meditation buddies who just recently passed, Lisa, who would always remind us all to click like and share, subscribe on YouTube. Sending us, or sending her, this good energy, wherever she may be, to find peace and happiness. And as we are spreading loving kindness, let us make a wish for ourselves. To be happy, healthy, wealthy, successful. To gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. Let us take a moment to make our own good wishes. Sabbe Buddha Parapata Pacheka Nanjayang Palang Arahanta Nanjate Jenarakampantami Sapaso Sapaputtanupavena Sapathammanupavena Sapasanghanupavena Sattha Soti Bhavantu Te. And now, very gently and at your own pace, opening your eyes. Take your time as we slowly come back. You can take in a few deep breaths, do a little stretch if you'd like, as we slowly come back. How is everyone feeling? Take a moment to notice how you feel right now that we finish the session. It's something we call considering, taking the time to check and see what worked, what didn't work. For those who follow me regularly, you'll hear me say this every time, because it's that important. Every time we finish, even if it's a very short session, notice how you feel. It's a good way to help you gauge and see how you're doing. If you feel good, great, you're doing well. If you feel kind of it's okay, there's still progress. Because there's always a good session or an almost good session. There are no bad sessions. Because even a session that's just kind of a bit challenging, you get to learn your challenges. And of course, life happens, and there will be challenges happening in your life. It doesn't always, life isn't always smooth as silk. So, luckily we have meditation practicing to help us get some calm when we need it, to be able to keep that cool so we can function. It doesn't mean that we're not going to be extra happy. It doesn't mean we're never going to be sad. But we're going to be able to regulate it a lot easier. It won't be such a crazy roller coaster, even if it normally would be. It helps us be able to come back to our center, find that middle ground so that we can still function, even in times that are not so great. But of course, it all takes time. It's all practice. As I mentioned during Loving Kindness, one of our members just recently passed away. And I know it's not easy for their family. And one of the family members happened to contact me and let me know. And I already miss her. I'm so used to looking onto the YouTube chat and she'll say, remember everyone, push like, click like, subscribe. Always so wonderful. Reminding everyone to, just share and have some time to help and be that guiding light. So for today's wisdom talk, I want us to be a light, okay? Because we are the light. When we become the light, the world becomes brighter. We are lucky to have seen that light before many, so we must share it with them. Just like Lisa would always click like and tell everyone to share. So starting from the smallest world we know, our family, then expand it to the workplace, and be brighter and brighter wherever we go. We all can start that little ripple, but that ripple always grows. And it all starts from goodness. A little bit of goodness that we can share. You don't have to do something amazingly huge or big. Do what we can do. Sometimes a simple smile to a stranger can be the world to them. Simply, even while you're driving, crazy traffic, you let someone pass you. Not a big deal, right? Oh, here, go on, pass. It's all about becoming the light, become the brightness to help others. Brightness is also for yourself, because when you yourself become the light, you are also extra peaceful for yourself. And then those around you also get to benefit from it. as everything always gravitates towards something good and beneficial. So this is why everything tends to go to the light. Everything loves to go toward light. So let's all do our best to be a little light, even if we're a flickering candlelight, little by little, so we can have our world be brighter and brighter. So just some words of wisdom to share with you all from my master Lompa Shiyo. And now I open the floor to you all if anyone has any questions or wonders. So for those here on Zoom, feel free to turn on your mic if you like, although give me just a second. Oh, it's already on. Okay. Oh, so let me say hello to everyone. Hello Akshi, thanks for joining in. Who else is here? Oh, hello Hakuso, Red. Oh, very good. Red said, just turning in and I'm already immediately calm. Very good. Yes, that's also a good thing about the energy when we meditate together. Even when we just happen to tune in. Ooh, this feels nice. Imagine how it'll feel if you're physically close. This is why I absolutely recommend if you ever have a chance to go to a meditation center, especially one of our Dhammakaya centers. When they have a meditation session, you really feel it and go, oh, this is nice. Even if there's only 2 or 3 people in there, it's still worth it. You'll feel that good energy from each other. Online's the next best thing, because at least I can get to you a little bit, sort of. But it's also especially good when everyone's meditating and we're just starting to get that good energy together. We pull upon each other, bringing that energy up. Okay. Oh, great, Ellen. She says, I really needed this meditation. Thank you very much, Elfie. I'm very glad. Oh, hello, Gabriella. Thanks for saying hi on YouTube. Okay. Any other questions or wonders? Of course, remember you can always send me a message or contact me through this QR code. It goes to all my social media, or you can also look at the description on YouTube or Facebook. It'll have a link on there. It says my digital business card. That way you can follow me and connect with me any way you like, as I do my best to make it very easy to contact. As I'm very glad today, one of my former student from a Sunday school back in New Jersey contacted me today. So we gotta hang out, or we gotta talk. We were chatting on Snapchat. Yes, I'm on that too. So whatever you like to use. If I happen to be on it, I'm glad to join in. Oh, hello Futo. I forgot to say hello. She says, thanks for the previous meditation. Recently I was on a flight that had the most turbulence I've ever experienced. But thanks to my previous meditation and the prayers with you, I was very calm. Oh, very, very good. I'm very glad. Thanks so much for sharing. You're right. The thing is, whenever we're traveling, especially when you're not in control of the travel, or even when we are in control of the travel, it's always unsure what's going to happen. So, yeah, you're going through stuff. Quick deep breath. Remind ourselves to use the meditation as a benefit to help us regain that calm. I'm very, very glad you're using it. It's exactly why I tell you all, do the homework. Relaxation and awareness. As you start doing the homework more and more, it becomes second nature to remind yourself to center. Remind yourself to, let's get back to calm first, and then do what I need to do. And you'll find yourself being able to calm down quicker and quicker as you practice more and more. Even when you get angry, you're still human. You're going to be angry, okay? But you'll find yourself able to calm down just enough to make a decision. Sometimes it's not completely gone, but it's like from 120 to 20% to like 70, and that's usually enough to help you start thinking clearly and go, okay, and then you start to simmer down. Compared to just end up doing something we end up regretting. So yes, so many wonderful benefits of meditation, and you'll all start to experience it more and more as you practice. Okay. Any other questions or wonders tonight? Okay, no worries. Sabai, sabai. And as I mentioned again, feel free to contact me, whether it be email, WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger. Let's see, what else do I have? I have a lot. So whatever I'm using, go ahead and send me a message, whichever one you like to use. And then we can connect. As sometimes you might have a random question don't ever feel like it's a dumb question. There are no dumb questions. It's the teacher in me saying that, whenever you have a question, it's because you just don't know. So if you don't know, it's better to ask. And then you gotta know right away. And sometimes the questions you guys have is something I haven't thought about. And I go, oh, let me go find out. Or sometimes I already know and go, oh, I never thought of it that way. As even as you guys are asking questions, many times I get to learn from your questions and see, oh, people are thinking this. And then I can share it in the class also. And, it's always beneficial to ask each other. But at the same time, if you talk about meditation experiences, make sure it's with someone who meditates, okay? It's okay to talk to your friends if they meditate also. If they don't meditate, they're going to ask you, what are you smoking? Because, yes, sometimes meditation experiences are quite interesting. So, ask someone who meditates. Oh, Futu has a question. What do you do when you feel hungry or itchy or uncomfortable in meditation session? It's funny, I was hungry in my meditation today too. So, why I was hungry is because I just started doing some more exercise. So I just ran for about an hour earlier. So the thing is, when you start to feel hungry and it's really bothering you, like it's to the point of it's just pulling you out of your meditation, you're not able to find any calm. One good thing you can do, especially if you want to keep meditating, is drink some water. Water can be quite a nice thing to help you kind of have something in your stomach enough just to help you feel okay. But if you're starving, go find something to eat. Okay, it's all right to go eat something and then come back. But if it's just suddenly it's like a kind of like a slight hunger crave kind of thing, sometimes just a glass of water will be enough just to help you get through, and then you can have your real meal after. When it's an itch, I recommend just scratch the itch. The reason because if we're meditating and it's bothering you to the point of it's just bothering you, feel like you're just it's actually you're just enduring. In some techniques they'll say just push through it. Yes, you can do that too. But if it's not something like if you feel like it's just gonna annoy you the whole time, done. Just do the little itch. If anyone happens to watch me throughout the meditation, you just can't close your eyes, so you open your eyes and watch me. You'll see me move around a bit. I do still move. I make little adjustments, but you won't hear it because I turn off the mic during that time. But even if I had the mic on, you probably wouldn't hear it because I do it very slowly, just like how I share with you all. Make adjustments. It's okay. Okay. Then he says, should we stop or continue and try to ignore? So the thing with these annoyances, like I said, if they're really bothering you, it's okay to go reset or restart. And then if you need to take a break for a bit, take a break and then come back when you're ready. That's okay. Always adjust to it. The thing is, there's a difference in the level of, or the magnitude of what it is. So for example, let's say it's just a physical thing, you're a little itchy, you have a little ache. Usually a small adjustment tends to be just enough to go, I feel okay. But if it suddenly feels like it's getting worse and, it's getting worse and worse as you're going, take a break, deal with that first. If you have if you have medication you usually take, for example, you're just in an accident and your body's injured, you need some medication to help, that's fine. Use it to help. Adjust to you. That's one thing that's very important. Don't feel like it has to be strict. Oh, I have to be like this. If your body's totally healthy, there's no problems of any kind, sure, you can go ahead and try to push through it if you like. Though, I recommend the more gentle approach. Make the little adjustment. If the little adjustment is still not enough, then, okay, maybe you need to reset and restart. Because usually that's all it takes. But if it turns out adjustment, you're adjusting every few seconds, do your best to stay still first. Because now you're just fidgeting. Okay? So, notice these little things, okay? Adjust to you. If it's really painful, do something about the pain first. Can you push through it? Yes, you can, but I don't recommend it. Because There are techniques that tell you to push through the pain. Even our technique we used to teach that way, but that's hundreds of years ago, back during our great master Luang Pu's time. He was alive during World War II, and people back then were very patient, very relaxed, laid back. They're not rushing on anything. So them pushing to the pain was just like, it just felt like the usual day, because you know life is just so much stuff to do. Plus, they did so much hard labor back then. So pain was just a normal occurrence. They feel it, whatever, and they just go through it okay. For us, in comparison, we have a pretty easy life. We don't have to carry heavy loads of anything to do our work. At least most of us don't. And then we usually don't have to deal with the weather, like while you're outside and without walls or something like that. So it's a lot easier nowadays. So we tend to have a lot less patience. And plus, thanks to technology making everything quick, back then you want to eat food, you plant the seed and you wait. Right? You wait and wait and it grows. Of course you have other food, but then you wait to get that special thing. And nowadays we're like Grubhub or Uber Eats. Where is it? You just ordered it, chill. Right? We don't have that patience anymore. So make the adjustment. All right? I think the only time I wouldn't make an adjustment too much is if it's more about what you're like, your mind. Let me explain. Our master explains that we have a wandering mind, but there's usually two levels. Like we call it the unrefined level, as in kind of a random thought that comes to mind and pulls you out. And then there's a refined wandering mind. Refined wandering mind meaning it's more delicate. What does this mean? It means that you're creating an image of what you think the meditation experience should be. In that case, just center yourself. You don't have to open your eyes. You don't have to start anything. Just center yourself, come back to your center, and to let go of that embellishment that you're trying to make. Because when we're meditating, it's to observe, not to create extra. And this does happen. Sometimes you're meditating, your mind's starting to get really nice and calm, very still, and you're thinking, oh, it should look like this. Oh, I want the sun to look like this. I want it like this and bright, like a orb and this and that. Now you're imagining, you're creating instead of allowing it to happen naturally. You may see that image. You might not. The thing is, if you start to create, it doesn't let you go inward. You're just kind of stuck at the wall and you haven't walked in yet. So that's why as we practice, our job is to sit back, relax, enjoy the show, observe, experience. But it's a common thing that happens to a lot of us, especially regular meditators. We start to try to embellish, try to make it prettier, try to make it a certain way we think it should be. Okay? So whatever you see, just see. Whatever you don't see, not a big deal. Just experience. Okay? Thank you very much for your questions, Futo. And yeah, it's a very common one that a lot of us sometimes we might have had that thought and think, oh, I'll just push through it. And then realize, oh, maybe not. And that's okay. You can push through, like I said. Feel free to push through if you want to, but I'd recommend make the little adjustment first. If the little adjustment works, then you're done. You don't have to constantly trying to stay still when you're uncomfortable. Okay? Okay. Then, oh, I forgot. So reminder, so this week, here's our schedule this week. I'm here every this Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, Saturday as usual, but a special event this Thursday. I feel a few people came in today thinking that this was full moon, which is not a big deal. I don't mind. It's always funny to see people coming and go, oh, that's not it. And they leave. But this Thursday will be our full moon meditation. So I hope you guys can join in. It's always an hour before this class. And if you're in Mexico, the time has changed in America. That's why we're now an hour earlier than usual. And also in Asia and Europe, our time may have shifted a bit. But yeah, just one of the funny things we do here in the Americas or US and Canada for now. But we'll see. So I hope you all join in when you can, or at least find time to meditate and do the homework. Because don't feel like you're doing it for me, though I am very honored that you are doing it for me, but I'd rather you do it for yourself. Meditation is a personal thing that helps you. So do it for you. Practice meditation to help benefit you. And then little by little, when your benefit starts to pop up, you won't even realize it, but you're starting to benefit those close to you, your family, your friends, and on and on. So I hope you all keep up your practice. And before we go, I'd like to give you all a blessing. May you all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your lives. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into light, in times of darkness and in times of need. And when you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace easily and quickly in every lifetime. So thank you again, everyone. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you're watching from. And remember, a smile a day keeps the stress away. So everyone, keep smiling and let's brighten up the world together. So for everyone on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, see you guys next time. For those on Zoom, feel free to stay longer if you'd like to chat. Take care, everyone.